Excellent, guys. Well, welcome everyone to our mentorship from March the 5th, 2025. My name is Luis Leal, also known as PapaForex. So for the people that don't know me, I've been 30 years involved in the Forex industry. I'm an educator here at Eaconomy, and my goal is to teach you strategies utilizing the scanner Manara, this fabulous scanner that saves us a lot of time of analysis. So today I am going to show you a strategy that you can learn in 1 or 2 sessions. It's very simple. And this strategy is going to give you very good results. So week after week after week, we have shared the results. And as a matter of fact, let me put you here, the results, so you have an idea of what you can expect from the results of this strategy. So let me show you let me see. This is an Excel sheet. Let me see, hold on. Let me arrange my screens first. And then I can show you. Okay. So I'm sharing, yeah. So this was February all the way to the right here. February, we had 66 trades. We won 58. We lost 8. So that was an 87.8% percentage of win ratio. Okay. Now on March, this is the first week. So for now, we have 14 trades. This week, 14 trades. We have won 12 and lost 2. So the accuracy is 85.71%. Okay, so that's what you can expect from this strategy. It's a very consistent strategy and very simple to apply and to learn. So for that, I am going to share now my Manara scanner. So let me tell you first of all how to configure Manara, and then we will jump straight to the strategy. First of all, here on settings, you're going to select M15, pattern bat, and Gartley. Pattern type is going to be bullish, bearish, and harmonic pattern status is going to be only C point. This is the only one you need to choose. And then on watch list, you're going to add this 7 pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pairs. The way you do it is right here. It says add new symbol. For example, AUD. And then you're going to find here AUD USD. Always select the ones that say Oanda. Okay? Those are the ones that you need to select. So you do that one by one, and you're going to add this 7 pairs. Those are the 7 pairs that I trade with. Now, the strategy works with any Forex pair, but specifically with these 7 pairs, it will give you a better win rate, okay? So once you do that, guess what? That's all you have to do about the Manara settings. Now, let's select the last notification. Is right here, the one on the top. And now let's configure Manara, actually the strategy, that it only needs 2 indicators, or 2 EMAs. The way you install the EMAs is called exponential moving average. So right here, it is the 4th option from right to left. 1, 2, 3, 4. See right here, it says indicators. You click on it, and then right here, you can type EMA, and it says moving average exponential. You click twice on moving average exponential, okay? You click twice, and now it's going to appear more or less like this, okay? Now, it's going to look different for you, but what you need to do is you come here and you configure the settings. The first one, it's actually the middle button. It says format. Click on it, And then you go to inputs, and the length is going to be 20, close 0, and the style is going to be blue. And then you can make the line thicker or thinner. That's up to you. Press OK, and that's it. That's the first one. The second one, the same thing. You go to the middle button that says Format, and then you go to Inputs, and there's 50, close 0, and the style is going to be red. Okay, very important, blue and red. That way, when I send you a picture of an analysis, you know exactly, you're going to see exactly what I send you is exactly what you're going to see in your screen. Okay, now that's basically, no. The other thing is right here, down here, there's the time zone. Click on it and then choose the city closest to your city, okay? In my case, it's LA. That way, when you look at the notifications, you're gonna see the correct date right here and time for your for the place where you're at, okay? If you're traveling, you can change this, and then that way you're looking at the exact time and date of where you're doing the analysis, depending on the city you are, okay? Now, if we go back, there's only one more thing to set up, which is the Fibonacci. The Fibonacci retracement, you're going to find it the third option from top to bottom. There's a small arrow right here. You click on it, and then let me take this away. Again, the small arrow, and then it says right here, Fib retracement. What you're going to do is just select the star that it's at the right side. This is a yellow star when you select it. This is so it will send it to your favorites up here. This is my favorite toolbar. And the way you activate the favorites toolbar is just click any place, the right button on your mouse, and then right here on drawing tools, it says favorite drawing tools. So because I use it a lot, the Fibonacci, I also use a lot this arrow. So once you have it here, it's easier than instead of going down here. Also, this right here, it's a magnet, and you will use it a lot to find, to take your cursor to the exact point of the candle, okay? I encourage you to use it. Now, let's talk about the Fibonacci, how to configure it. Just click on it and put it in any place on the graphic. And then double click on these points so we can adjust the Fibonacci to this style, okay? I only going to use these levels, which is 0, 1, 1.5, 2, and 3. That's all. That's all you need to do. Extend line, prices, background. That's it. Click OK. And now your Fibonacci is configured and you don't need to do nothing else. Now this configuration is going to be there forever. Every time you log in, it's going to be there, the configuration, okay? Now, let's go straight to the analysis. First, let me show you a couple of great trades. This is what you want to look for. For example, this is how it's going to look for you. The first thing I do is clean the chart. It means eliminate these lines that we don't need. You do that by clicking on the second option from right to left right here. And then this menu, you find the button that says hide. Look what is going to happen. They're going to disappear. They're going to hide. There you go. That's all you need to do to clean the chart. Now, always for this strategy, always point C is your entry price and point B, it's your stop loss. Always, 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 okay? So you grab your Fibonacci tool, you put it on point C, and you stretch it to point B. Oops. There we go. So what you're gonna see here is the levels where we are gonna work. So point C is the entry price right there. Entry price, right? As a matter of fact, let me type here the name, so it will be easier for all of us. This is the entry price, okay? Now, down here, we have the stop loss. Remember, it's point B is the stop loss. And then up here, we have TP1. TP1. And then we have here TP2. And last one is going to be TP3. Okay, so as you can see, whenever see this with the Fibonacci tool, we find these points, and actually what we want to do is price to go up, means we want to buy from point C to go up. So you need to double check that these lines, which are the EMA or exponential moving average, the blue line, when the blue line is above the red line, it means that the probability that price will go up is higher. So if you're going to buy, you want to see that the blue line is above the red line. Okay? So in this particular case, it does, right? The blue line above the red, and then with the point C above point B, that means go up. And with the Fibonacci tool, we found our points of interest, right? Now, this is the stop loss. Let me put a line here. This yellow line is a stop loss, because I want to show you something. The way you manage the trade, it's, for example, on this candle, this green candle, it basically activated the entry. We always enter with a buy stop or a sell stop. We never enter with a market execution, okay? So it activated here, it went a little bit up, and then retracement, and then again went up. And right here, this candle touched TP1. You see? That's when that happens, every time the market price goes to your TP1, you need to pull your stop loss and put it on the entry price to protect yourself against a retracement, okay? So after it hit TP1, it went to TP2, and now it's just been consolidating there. It make a retracement, and then again it's going up. We'll see what's going to happen. So there are two things that can happen in this example. Either market price can go to TP3, or market price can go down to your stop loss, which is now in your entry price, and will stop you out. But this is called stop profit. Why stop profit and not stop loss? Because you already hit TP1 and TP2. So this is also called a break even. You're going to break even on the third trade, okay? On the third trade. So this is an example on how to manage the trade and how to apply the strategy. Let's check another one. Let's check, for example, AUD, this one. So first thing, step number one, clean the chart right here. Step number two, grab your Fibonacci tool, put it on point C, put it down to point B. Well, actually, step number two is I verified the trend, that the blue it's above the red. Okay, this is an uptrend. And then I can see that I want to go from point C up, right, to my TP3. This is the entry price. This is TP1, TP2, and TP3. And down here is the stop loss. As you can see, this one, let me put the stop loss right there. This one, it got activated right here. And then right here, it touched TP1. This is when I move my stop loss to break even or to the entry price. And then what happened? It touched TP2 right here. And then it made a retrace it, but not all the way to the stop loss. You see? And then it went all the way to TP3. This was a good trade. TP1, TP2, and TP3. You see, the strategy is very, very simple. Let's look at another example. We're going to see many examples until you understand how to manage the trade and also how to do the analysis. Step number 1, clean the trade. Step number 2, I check the trend. The trend, it's an uptrend because the blue, it's above the red. And if it's an uptrend, it means that I want to go up. So also I place my Fibonacci and I see if my point C, it's above point B. So it means go up also. So this is the stop loss. Remember always point B is the stop loss and point C is the entry price. And again, what we can see here is that this candle activated the price and it went all the way to TP1. And then that's when I move the stop loss to the break-even zone or to the entry price. And then next candle hit TP2 and then boom, TP3 over here. So this was a very good trade also. You see, very simple, very, very simple. Let's see the last one of the perfect trades. The last perfect trade. This is Euro USD. We clean the chart. We clearly see an uptrend. We see point C above point B, that it's a buy. That's a buy right there. So we put our stop loss. And then we can see that this candle activated the trade. Then TP1, right there is when I move stop loss to break even, TP2, and boom, down here, TP3. Beautiful trade. You see the trend is very clear. Those are the trades that you need to take, that when the trend is clear. When the trend is not clear, I mean, yes, wait. There's going to be many, many options. For example, let's check trades where nothing happened. For example, this one. So step number 1, clean the chart. Step number 2, you see that the trend it's down. Actually, you will see it like this, like that. That now you see the blue above the red. The blue above the red, I mean below the red, blue below the red, it means sell, right? Sell. But if you grab your Fibonacci tool, you put it on point C and stretch it down to point B. So Fibonacci is saying buy, right? Buy, and the EMAs are saying sell. So you don't take this trade. You don't take this trade because the two analysis, they need to be pointing the same way. EMAs and the Fibonacci tool, they need to be pointing the same way. Okay, so this is a no trade. Let's check another one. Another no trade. That will be this one. This one. Let me clean the chart right here. Let me remove all drawing tools. And this is again USD/JPY. So you can see here, let's clean the chart. Now, you see that that the blue line right here, it's below the red line. That means go down, sell. But you can see that point C, it's above point B, so it means buy, go up, okay, from here to here, right? But the EMAs are pointing down. They say sell. So EMA say sell, but with the Fibonacci tool, we see that we should buy. So this is also a no trade. They both need to be pointing to the same way. And the last one that we want to see for a no trade, let's see here, right here. This is USD CAD. Look, see, this is a downtrend, right? Because the blue, it's below the red. But when you use your Fibonacci tool, you will find out that the pattern is telling you to go up. Okay? See? There we go. Point C is here, point B is down here. It means go up, but the EMAs are saying go down. So this is also a no trade. No trade. Okay? Now, we're not going to win them all. Although the win rate is very high, nicely on the 80%, but we're not going to win all. Sometimes the indicators, both indicators will point one way, one direction, but the market price is going to do another thing. Why that happens, nobody knows. So, I mean, Forex is not rocket science, it's not certainty. We work with probabilities, okay? That's why all these strategies, they go through an exhaust back test for thousands of trades. And from those thousands of trades, then we get the strategy, okay? Now, for example, let's look at some that we could have lost if we entered it. For example, USD/JPY. Let me clean this chart. For example, USD/JPY. So we clean the chart. We clearly see that point C is here and point B is here. So with the Fibonacci tool, we see that the harmonic scanner is basically saying go down. And also, you can see here that actually it was like this at the time of doing the analysis. Well, we can see that the EMAs are, the blue is below the red, so that means sell. So we could have thought that, okay, this is a good sell. It got activated with this candle right here, and then, boom, it went up. It did a trend change. And it went to the stop loss. You see, even though that it looked that the trend was a downtrend, then it went to the stop loss. Why? Again, I tell you, because the market, that's the way it reacts. We don't know exactly what it's going to do. Now, let's check another one. Let's say this one, USD/CHF. So we clean the chart. We use our Fibonacci tool right here. Stretch it to point B. We can see that the harmonic pattern is telling us to go down, right? And then we can see that the EMA is below, the blue is below the red, right? So if you took this trade, then this could have gone to the stop loss. Now, you have to see something here, that when the EMAs are like this, they're not completely in a straight line like this. You see, if it doesn't have a degree, not a degree, an angle. If it doesn't have an angle, you know, these look very nice, right? The blue and the red. But here, it doesn't look like that. You know, it's like kind of not horizontal, but like it's not defined that it's up or down. You know, it's like in the middle. So that's what happens when you take a trade like this. Goes to your stop loss. So be sure you have a clear trend before you enter the market. Let's check two more examples. GBP USD. Again, let me clean this chart. GBP USD. This one, for example, clean the chart. Look how nice the trend is, right? Uptrend. And the harmonic scanner, it's positioned to do a buy from point C and up. And as you can see, it got activated right here in this candle, went a little bit up. It did a retracement all the way to the stop loss and then went up, nicely went up. So if we entered this trade, we lost it because right here it did the retracement. So you see, sometimes, even though everything points the right way, sometimes it just don't happen. And we have to understand that the market is like that. Okay, but if you follow this strategy, you will find the majority of your trades being positive, at least hitting TP1, okay? So that's why this strategy is so simple that you can learn it in just one class, in just a couple of minutes, or one day. You can learn it in one day, honestly. Anybody has questions, let me know in the chat room. Very simple strategy. And right now, there's no new notification. The last one that we got was 3 hours ago, almost 3 hours ago. We have nothing yet to take. So I will be sending you trade ideas throughout the day. As soon as I get something, I'll upload it to Solex. Let me see. As you can see right here, we have an entry, as a matter of fact. We have an entry, AUD USD. This is the last notification that we got, and it's about to hit the entry point. I'm going to send you this to Solex once we finish the class. Stop loss is in point B or point C. Stop loss is always on point B. Okay? Point B is your stop loss. And point C is your entry point. Okay, guys. Well, if there's no more questions, we're gonna finish the class right now, and then in a couple of minutes you'll have this trade idea on Solex. Hope you can take it, and I'll see you tomorrow at the same time. Tomorrow class is in Spanish, but it doesn't matter if you don't speak Spanish. Numbers are numbers, okay? So I will see you here and in Solex. Okay, guys, take care. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Jason, Ipa, and Juan Fernando.